Welcome back to the chit.com show, the only podcast where high school buddies turn grown man nonsense into deep thoughts, or at least decent banter.
I'm Max, here with Eric and Daniel, and today we're raising the baton with a guest who knows how to conduct life in 4/4 time.
That's right. We've got Michael Moore in the studio. Not that Michael Moore. Now he's a band director, not a filmmaker, but he still makes things dramatic.
From halftime shows to high notes and hilarious horror stories from the band hall, let's get into it. Hi, Michael Moore. How are you?
Hello, gentlemen. Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome to our podcast with millions of subscribers. I hope you're ready to be famous after this.
I know we talked about some after dealings, little percentage off the top, some kickbacks. Daddy's got bills to pay, you know.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Michael Moore.
Oh my.
Well, that's not on the show notes. This is a terrible question.
Yeah, this is a horrible question.
I always hated that, where they're like, "Tell us 3 fun facts about you," and I'm like,
okay,
"Oh God!"
You want me to tell the viewers about you?
My PR
listeners?
person did not brief me on this.
Well, listeners, Michael Moore is a very attractive, highly esteemed band director. Now
Father of 4.
Father of 4. That's I know where you're going with that one.
At least 2.
That
2
we
to
know
4.
about.
Father of between 2 and 4.
Somewhere between 2 and 4.
So, where are you a band director? And tell us about your family and your life.
I'm at Byron Nelson High School. Just finished year 13 in Trophy Club, Texas.
Wow.
Ooh, I used to work in Trophy Club. In the club, as we call it.
In the
hashtag
club.
The club.
One day I will drive a golf cart to work. One day.
Yes.
Like so many of
my neighbor has
students.
a golf cart for sale, and I'm wondering if I should go inquire about, at least like see the price. You know, it's really cool. It's a cool golf cart. I'm like, man, I could have a golf cart. Like, that's very South Lakeian, right? To have a golf
100%.
cart.
There's a golf cart shop like 200 yards from my
buy
school.
that golf cart.
200 yards from your school? Yeah, but you don't
Seriously.
buy a new golf cart. Come on, you got to be a little frugal with that band money.
No, you totally buy used. No, there's some pimped out pimp my ride golf carts that I've seen driving
under
around.
Lights.
Dude. Okay, under
I
lights,
could see
yes.
Daniel driving a golf cart with those glasses.
Yeah, proud father of 2 little gremlins. Yeah, been married for what are we on now? We just celebrated 11 years.
Yes.
Yeah, we
just
congratulations. Everybody saw that, bro. You had to post it all over social media. We saw it on your LinkedIn.
I had to get brownie points somehow.
Hard to believe.
That's how you keep the glue together.
She hasn't killed me in my sleep yet, so.
That's what happened to
Keyword
Phil Hartman,
yet.
the guy that did what was it? What did he do? Lionel Hutz, or what did he do on The Simpsons?
Was he the Barry sax player?
Yeah, I think so.
For Lisa Simpson?
Yeah. Unlucky.
Rice.
Don't date crazy chicks. They'll shoot you.
Stage 5 clinger.
All right, what's one fun fact about band directing? Just tell us. We don't know what the heck band directing involves. You know, what's a fun fact?
A fun fact. Is a fun fact or a sad, sarcastic fact?
Both.
Fun fact. Students tell me way more than they should.
Yeah, that's these new Zoomers, man, and the alphas.
There's open book. I learned 3 days ago that one of them. She's one of 9 siblings, by the way. They got in a car accident on the way coming home from a Tennessee road trip. They were in 2 cars. Dad's car in the front ran over a mattress. Mattress caught on fire.
Oh my god!
Swerved. Mom's car hit Dad's car. Everybody's fine. Mattress on fire.
Jeez. Wow. So that's where I put my mattresses, on the highway.
Exactly. And then apparently it happened on the Tennessee-Arkansas borderline, and so then Tennessee and Arkansas PDs were fighting and over whose jurisdiction it was.
They probably were like, "It's not my jurisdiction." The other guy's like, "No, it's not mine."
They were fighting about, Yeah, they were literally fighting about who didn't have to come out.
Exactly. Yeah.
My mattress is on fire every night.
Okay. 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 I thought we were PG-13.
No, like literally, it catches. Like I'd light candles and put them on my mattress, and then
You know,
I
it's
forget
still
about
sad that our one viewer said that Daniel's the hottest one on the show.
them.
Called out.
Yeah.
True.
He was like, I thought I was the hottest.
I don't disagree. He's a
His
very
whole
good
personality
listener.
is that he's 6'4.5".
and a half. The half is very.
And a half.
I don't know if you know that.
You gotta measure
you know
each half inch counts.
It does in more ways than one.
That's what she said.
Well, Michael, how do you keep those youngins motivated?
To be honest, sarcasm is a very strong motivator.
It's
my
just tell them that they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the most loving way possible.
You have the Mr. Fox style of teaching.
Do you remember Mr. Fox? I'm a little more gentle, a little more loving than Mr. Fox. He could. I don't even. Yeah, he was a terrifying human.
Yeah, you got to watch out for those microaggressions, man. You're going to trigger somebody some way, somehow.
I did actually. I was writing something on the board one time, and I was asking them a question, and then nobody was answering it. So I hit the board a few times to like emphasize, and then after class, this girl came up and she was like, "Hey, can you not like hit the board like that? It kind of triggers me." I was like, "Yeah, okay, sorry."
That triggers me too.
And you're like, "Shut up, you stupid kid." I was trying to think of something funny.
Bow to your sensei.
Imagine saying that. Like they do one song and then you're like, bow to your sensei.
Okay, one of the saddest things though, like now that it's, we're in our mid-30s, these kids are, 13 to 14 to 18, whatever. Like I make movie references that you guys would almost immediately get, and then they have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because the only things on streaming services are like the brand new movies. That's the craziest part. Like in my other podcast, we try to watch movies from, just 20, 25 years ago, like Legally Blonde, and we couldn't find it anywhere, so you can't find Napoleon Dynamite anywhere. That is such an iconic movie, but you can't watch Napoleon Dynamite anywhere. What the heck?
Napoleon Dynamite, Anchorman, Dodgeball, like the classics of comedy, and then they have no idea what I'm talking about. They got nothing.
Yeah, because if it's not on Netflix, they've never seen it.
Exactly.
Max is just trying to plug his other podcasts. That's all he ever does on this podcast.
I'm always advertising.
Constantly.
So
what's something your students have taught you? What's something your students have taught you?
Humility.
Ah.
They will they are ruthless, and they will destroy you in an instant.
Have you ever had to give one of your students his or her flowers, for like a touche?
Oh, I was like, what the heck? What is that expression? Like, what are you talking about? We don't get that.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. They have, they can dish it back pretty quickly.
Dan's in Mario Land. He's not making sense. He's talking Mario speak over there.
I would be like, extra credit.
My niece's love language is words of roast. They go, Alexa, roast me. And they mean roast me. And but that truly is like the Gen Alpha and even part of Gen Z. Like their love language is words of roast. And like if they like you, they will roast you, right?
Yes. It's a good thing. Like if you get roasted or if there's back and forth, like you're in. You're good.
Yeah, you're in the cool kids club.
You're in the cool kids club.
I've got a question for you, Michael.
How many times have you said one more time and meant 10 more times?
Dang it, Max. This is my question. How dare you steal my question?
I just read the show notes, unlike you.
How many hey, that was one time. How many times have you said one more time and meant 10 more times?
Every time I say it.
In what
context? That's a band. That's a band.
Mostly in like marching band. It's like a marching band thing.
Yeah, that's a marching band
I have
joke.
no idea what this is. I was too stupid to get in high school band. I played the saxophone. I played it really, really freaking loud, but never on beat. And so my band director was like, saxophones. You're too loud, or saxophones, you're offbeat. And I was like,
it's me. It's me.
So I was in band with Michael Moore. He was our drum major. Band
he
10.
played the flute, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
clarinet.
Clarinet. Yes.
Wow. Do you know how I know you're gay?
I wanted to play flute because my 5th grade girlfriend at the time was going to play flute, and I was like, no.
Who was your 5th grade girlfriend?
A male flautist is awesome.
A lot of the best flute players in the world are males. Who was it? It was Casey something.
Oh.
Casey,
I was thinking Laura
I don't
Edwards.
remember her last name.
We're gonna look her up on social media after this.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Googling right now.
Do it.
What happens if you Google Michael Moore? What do you get? Michael Moore. What about Michael Moore?
You get a late
band?
60s fat guy.
Michael Moore music. There's a Facebook called Michael Moore Music.
Oh, really?
And he's releasing the Traveler EP on June 12th. Well, that already happened. There's a saxophonist and a clarinetist called Michael Moore.
Let's go.
How do you do both?
A lot of woodwind players play all of them.
Yeah,
there's
a lot of similarities.
If you want to be pro, you gots to.
Oh, I see this guy. He's born in 1954.
Okay.
You should sue him for copyright infringement.
Oh, I'm going after this guy.
Yeah.
When were you born, Michael? 1954?
The last 4 months of the 80s.
Nice.
So you're right around Dan's age.
All right, we're all the same.
No, I'm the youngest.
Max is a youngin.
Are you?
Yeah, I was born on Easter Sunday in 1989.
Oh, I'm younger than you. I was in August.
Wait, what? I thought you said the 88. You're 89?
No, of the 80s. 89. I'm August of 89.
Oh.
I'm the baby, man. I was always the youngest one in our grade.
Gotta love me.
Like, junior year marching band, couldn't drive myself to school.
Sucks.
Yeah, that's embarrassing when everybody else has a parking spot already and you don't have anything.
Nope. Same with college. Like, it Fort Worth, like, what's it called? What's the dance? Okay, the help me out.
The Fort Worth
Eric,
dance? I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, it's like it's a famous country music dance place.
Oh,
I'm blanking on the name because I never go because I hate country music. Billy Bob's. Thank you. Yeah, gotcha. Like freshman year of college, there was a big Billy Bob's thing right before school started, and I couldn't go because I wasn't 18.
You just said Fort Worth dance, and I was like, I don't know.
Hey, there's only one that I know of.
Fort Worth.
You didn't have a fake ID? Come on, everybody had a fake ID.
No, dude, I was a goody until college, and then I was
me too. I didn't have my first sip of alcohol until the month before I turned 21. I waited that long, and then I was like, screw it.
You waited longer than I did. I think mine was the summer before college.
Yeah. I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the police right now.
Where did you go to college, Michael?
TCU, Texas Construction University. I'm horny all the time.
Is that the sound?
That's what my grandpa used to do because my cousin went there. He'd go like this. He would do like a little move it.
It's one finger away from a totally different thing.
Yeah, the shocker.
Well, that
too. Hey, PG.
Or the minivan.
PG.
Sorry.
All right, who bolded this question? Somebody likes this question so much it's bolded, but we didn't do the one above it either. I think these are Daniel's questions.
I bolded the question on accident. But go ahead, Daniel. You ask a question, Mr.
He's not allowed to ask a question until he gets under par.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
So for the listeners that aren't watching, Daniel's playing Mario Golf as we do this podcast.
Yeah, he takes his podcast very seriously.
Taking it very seriously. So, Daniel, do you have any questions for Michael Moore, or are you just going to keep playing Mario Golf?
Please just say, no, I'm good.
No, actually, I do want to ask this question because I'm the one who added it. Do you think that music education is getting the support that it deserves?
Earthquake.
Ooh, sorry, I just shook my whole desk.
Earthquake.
In Texas, yes. In
really?
other states, no. Texas is by far the best state for
Is it because there's like
music
fundraisers
education.
or what?
I don't know what it is, to be honest. It's been decades of it being, especially in larger
dynasty.
A dynasty.
I've got an idea of why. Because of football is so big, and they want to.
Yeah.
It kind of trickles off of football.
So the only band mattered is marching band.
To a lot of people, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a bit of a follow-up question. Has anyone, say, out of state or another school offered you a position as band director?
Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I kind of got asked to go to Tyler, Texas, and teach at its high school down there, and I was like,
Tyler sucks, but for $250,000, yes.
I mean, maybe. There's a lot of positions though, like assistant principal, any kind of admin. You could say, "Hey, we'll pay you $500,000 a year to be an assistant principal," and I would say, "No, thank you."
500 G's. I would spank a student for 500 G's.
Oh, there's a lot of things I would do. I would do that easily, but have to do
Corporal
a job on a consistent basis.
Come back.
Paddles with holes for better aerodynamic efficiency.
The nuns had it right in Catholic school, where they just beat the heck out of you.
Yeah,
you heard it here.
No, I don't.
Max
honestly,
is all for beating people.
I don't know if I would be a teacher if I had to do like English or math or whatever.
Me fail English? That's impossible.
Impossible.
You're the head director now, right, Michael?
Mm-hmm.
He made it to the top. And
I haven't burned the school down
yet. Retired a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, it was like 2021, I think.
Did he retire or did he mysteriously disappear?
21. Oh, no, he's definitely retired. He lives 2 minutes from me. He lives in the same neighborhood.
You still see him once in a while?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Do you live in the club?
I live in Roanoke, technically.
Roanoke is pretty cool, though. I like the houses there and the vibe. It's such a chill town.
It is very chill. The only downside is I see my students everywhere, but I don't hate
That's awk, as they say.
Awk?
Awk.
I'm so not hip on the lingo.
Speaking of vibes, that's a good segue. I've got a little fun question for you, Michael. What instrument would you assign to each of us hosts of this podcast based on our vibes alone?
Ooh.
And you can't say the instrument that I played because you know what instrument I played.
I was
unless that's like, my vibe.
Obviously, you can't say that one. And I can't say Max saxophone because that already happened.
Just vibes alone.
It like barely happened. I had like a really good saxophone, so they put me in Symphonic 1. And it was embarrassing, though. I was so bad. They put me at first chair, and because I would always look to the left to find like who's like the beat and stuff. I'd look at the person to my left because they were a higher chair than me, and like I was like, "Shit, I'm the first chair of Symphonic 1."
No, Mac. No, if it's just vibes, you're a trumpet player, 100%.
Trumpet, yeah, hell yeah, bro.
I could see that.
Sound the alarm. Emo's a drummer for sure. You got to pick drummer for emo.
Why do you say that?
I was going.
Why drummer?
I was thinking trombone.
Trombone.
I do play trombone, so.
Yeah, but that's what he already played. I thought you can't do that.
No, that's not what I started on.
No,
I did not start on the trombone.
I'm gonna go trombone.
All right.
Why do you say drums, Max? I'm curious.
Because you just you keep the beat moving. You're the heartbeat.
I'm loud. Oh, the heartbeat.
No, you're
that's
not
sweet.
Loud.
That's sweet.
The heartbeat.
Dan is
I'm trying
not
to
even
riz
in
him
band.
up, I got that riz.
Right. Right now, Dan is saxophone. Right now.
Because he's not paying attention. Because saxophones don't listen.
And I was going to say, I played trombone in band for 1 year.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Tromboners unite.
5th grade.
Go Dragons.
Have you guys seen the trombone hero game? Have you seen that, Michael?
Oh.
Trombone hero? That's an oxymoron if I've ever heard one.
No, it's like Guitar Hero, but you play trombone and you literally
you
do
can't
the slide.
be a hero if you're playing the trombone, bro.
Is it on Switch?
It's on all of. I think it's definitely on Switch.
Is it on everything?
I have it on the Switch. I think it's on PC. I don't know if it's on Xbox. I don't think.
So you just hook up a trombone to your console.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Yep. No, you use the Switch controller like you're holding the trombone. Slide.
That's
not
game
very
for
realistic.
for Wii.
I know. It's actually a lot of fun.
Check it out. It's hilarious.
Heck yeah.
It's so crushingly inaccurate, but it's pretty funny.
All right, so why are you so bad at Halo?
That stings me.
Aren't we all bad at Halo now?
Because now, yes, 1,000%.
Michael, you're gonna love this story. I played with my little brother, and we played online on the Master Chief Collection, so the new one, like the Halo 2 or whatever. So it's a few years old now. And we teamed up with these other two people, and they messaged me after, and they go, "Stick to law."
Dude, okay. I know not all. Okay, did y'all? Dan, I know you did. Did you guys play Modern Warfare 2?
No,
in its heyday. Okay, that is where boys became men. Was Modern Warfare 2 lobbies? Daniel knows what I'm talking about.
I do.
Okay? Before that, it was Halo 2.
But Halo lobbies weren't that toxic. I don't remember anything toxic.
Oh well, we were in different lobbies then because there was some stuff.
It was toxic.
I've got a Halo montage still, Michael, where we're doing the BXR practice, and you come up to me, and you start like talking about something, and I'm just like, focus.
I was never. That was the one. Like, no, you were so much better at that than I was.
I went to a tournament in MLG Dallas 2006, and BXR had just come out like 2 weeks before, and there were these kids that were just BXRing the whole time. I didn't know how to do it at all. I got demolished. Our team was so bad.
Which is wild because like anytime I was on a team with you playing, it was like you just carried me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say Max was probably the best player of all of us. At Halo.
Yeah. You were ranked 50, weren't you? Didn't you end up like max ranking?
Yeah.
And that's where he peaked, ladies and gentlemen. That's where he peaked
in high school. Oh, here's a question from me. I put this question in. Why are emos kids redheads?
Okay, we can't talk about this when he's here. Eric,
you got the Annas mixed up, right? Because they're both Anna.
Yes.
I can see how you got it mixed up.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
Yep. I didn't want to have to bring it up in this particular forum, but there was an exchange of money and fluids and
Oh. Wait, you got paid?
PG. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's for those redhead genes, man. Everyone wants those redhead genes.
Okay, so how do you keep a woman around for 11 years? My best is like 2.5.
Well, first of all, I'm humongously wealthy. I'm very rich. That's number one. Was I do that with my hair? No. Humor. I think humor is good.
Yeah.
Keep them laughing, and then just shut up and say yes.
Shut up and say yes. Jeez, that's like a rape victim if I've ever seen one.
What's the ratio on that? Is it 50-50 or is it weighted?
Yeah. Like remember the guy that blinked and he's like torture. Wait, what was that question, Daniel?
He said it was two things, and I'm just curious, what's the weighting on that? Is it like 50-50?
Yeah, how do you weigh those?
Oh, it's
just
probably
say yes,
25%.
like 75%. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. 75% shut up and say yes. 25% throw a joke in once in a while.
So you got to be like strategery when you know when to like time it. You know, like that.
The doom zoom.
Yes.
The doom zoom.
Yeah. I highly recommend our listeners to watch on YouTube because you get to see Max's camera zoom in randomly because he's got a fancy camera.
Italian hand signals. All right, so this is another question from me. I did a lot of homework. The road workers left a road work ahead sign in my front lawn like a couple weeks ago, and they haven't moved it and they haven't used it. So how long do I have to wait before bringing it into my garage? Because I kind of want to keep it.
First, you have to make a throwback to the Vine about road work ahead.
Yeah, what's
Please
the throwback?
tell me you know what I'm talking about.
No, what is it?
Have you seen that? Oh, it was that Vine of the like that blew up of the dude who took a video while he's driving of a road work ahead sign, and then he goes, "Road work ahead? Yeah, I sure hope it does."
That's funny.
You have to do that first.
I never watched Vine. I don't know. I don't have the attention span to watch Vine.
It's 7 seconds.
You know,
It's the greatest short.
Hey, it's the greatest short in heaven form. Is better than 6 seconds in heaven.
Max only lasts like 3 seconds tops.
One pump chump. You know what I mean?
Hey, it's called efficiency.
All right. So another. Okay. Speaking of efficiency, how many US dollars per annum does a band director make? Is it like 900,000, 1.1 million? You know.
Per annum? Who talks annum? Like that?
What did you call me?
Lawyers.
Lawyers.
I'm trying to see if I need to switch careers, you know? I have no sense of rhythm, but I could probably work at like Oak Cliff Band, you know?
I'm fabulously wealthy. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
I mean, he does live in Roanoke.
If dollars are the same as yen, I'm basically Elon Musk.
So you have... 13 minus 1 children, because you know one of them
didn't make it.
You know, probably they got tired of Elon. I think
I got tired of him.
This was great.
All right, last question: have you ever had to yell at the saxophones for being too loud?
Almost every rehearsal.
Every what song?
Oh no! Almost every time we have a rehearsal, every time we practice, somebody's playing too loud.
Because saxophone is an inherently loud instrument. It's not my fault.
It is.
God.
It is. It's the loudest woodwind instrument by far.
Yeah, we can easily drown out those flutes. You put the flutes up higher so that you can hear them better, but nah, I can drown them out easily.
Easily.
I love... Easily. I want to play the saxo beat like Jack Black does. The little saxophone electronic thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's the saxophone that I want to play. Well, I'm going to do this week's sponsor because I came up with it, and you guys are in for a treat. We have sponsors every week. We've got mucho dinero from all our sponsors.
Hey, you got funds rolling in.
So all that embezzlement by Daniel causes us to have negative money always. So,
so this week's episode,
he's got a lifestyle he has to upkeep.
He does.
Exactly. He has to, pay for all those live streams of Mario Golf. This week's episode is proudly sponsored by Plop Beats, the #1 musical laxative experience. That's right. Tired of silent struggles?
Yeah.
Tired of silent struggles in the bathroom? Plop Beats pairs scientifically timed bowel rhythms with funky, soothing tunes to help you drop the beat and the rest. From jazz and jams to reggae and relief, every genre is engineered to get your bowels moving in harmony. Available now in vinyl, cassette, and of course streaming right through your gut. Plop Beats, because every good movement deserves a soundtrack.
As you can see on the chit.com show, pretty much everything is bowel related. We do a lot of puns, and they're shit puns. Or chit puns.
I'm so down with that.
All right, what kind of music are you down with though? We're gonna see if you did a lot, if you dig deep into the 90s, if you got some sleeper hits for us, and some kind of earworms. We want to get earwormed.
Before we get into the nostalgia draft, did we have, I think I know the answer. Do we have any updates for chit.com since that's, what our podcast
we've been doing a lot of work. Daniel's been, the email is coming out anytime. You'll be able to get Michael at chit.com. It'll be yours.
So
let's go.
For the listeners and Michael that don't know,
at chit.com would be even better because it's like more shit.
That would be better.
We're making a website called chit.com, but it's taking us like 10 years to develop. So
because we don't know how to code, we just vibe code. We don't know what we're doing.
I did check it out. I checked out the FAQs page and I was very confused.
Were there FAQs? Who did that?
No.
Oh.
Did you see the talk.chit.com, Michael?
No.
I don't know if there's a easy link to it from.
Yeah, there's a link at the very, very top.
It's at the very top.
We spent a lot of time on those shit logos.
Yeah, we did.
Well, they're adorable, first of all.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm getting on that. I'm going to bookmark that.
It's like a 90s
Bro, that's
forum.
the first bookmark.
Bing! So, speaking of 90s forums, we're doing a nostalgia draft again for songs from the 90s. So, our esteemed guest, Michael, gets to have the first draft pick.
And don't take mine. You know what mine is.
Do I? Do I? Because I hope that Daniel and Eric know what mine is.
What is it?
I'm going to guess.
Wait, do I say it?
Oh, you already said it. I know. Kiss from a Rose. That's a good one.
How do you look so ugly but get women that are so hot? It's just you just have to have the voice of an angel.
You really do. You have to have facial scarring, a lot of money, and the voice of an angel.
Yeah.
It's a simple 3-step process.
That
was on my list as well. That was a good song.
Very nostalgic song.
If it wouldn't have been, I would have been upset.
All right. Daniel, what do you pick?
Okay, it's my turn. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one first because I feel like it's gonna be on a lot of your lists as well. It's Daft Punk, "Around the World."
Oh, that's a good one.
Around the world, around the world.
I did have that one.
All right. I gotta go Smash Mouth All-Star.
Damn it.
That was on my list.
Was that a 90s or 2000s?
Who's keeping track of these? Okay, is Daniel?
I started typing. Daniel's not doing shit this episode.
Daniel's not doing shit. He's checked out.
I'm golfing.
Daniel's like, my 10... See, Michael, we got this running joke, and it's not even a joke. We're not selling for less than $9 billion for when the venture capitalists come. But
yes.
the problem is if we get like a 9.9, if we get like a $10 billion offer, we can't split that 3 ways. It's impossible. Scientifically impossible. So Daniel's waiting for that like check for at least $4 billion before he puts any effort into this.
he's just got to make sure he's not going to do a bunch of work and it not turn out for anything.
Like group projects in South Lake. That's like I would always defer to like other people, you know. I'm like, I'm not doing
He's just
anything.
protecting his self-interest, and I can't fault you for that.
Yeah. Damn, what are you, his lawyer?
Lawyer, son.
Right. My number one pick is gonna be Backstreet's Back, everybody.
Oh, that's a great one.
You guys taking all the good ones.
All right, so we do a snake style. So I guess I go ahead again. Since I got the last pick, I get the first pick in the second round. And I'm gonna go for "Creep" by Radiohead.
Oh, great pick. That was solid. High up on my list.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, I'm gonna have to go with Cranberries' "Zombie."
You know, funny story about "Zombie" right now, because I've been playing that song on repeat because Max, my 2-year-old, is obsessed with zombies right now. Not the actual zombies.
Yeah, I am obsessed, but don't call me 2, bro. That's embarrassing.
2 in dog years.
Yes, 2 in dog years. You act like a 2-year-old sometimes, so.
Yeah, I do.
No, my actual 2-year-old, he's obsessed with Monster Jam, monster trucks, and they have a zombie monster truck, and so he's always like, "Zombie monster truck, zombie monster truck, zombie monster truck."
Man, he went from like liking like feminine things, like, you know, Frozen, to liking like the most masculine things you can like.
It's true.
You know, he's going from Frozen to monster trucks. What a man. He
still loves Frozen. It's back and forth between Frozen and monster trucks.
Yeah, he can't decide.
Can't decide. They need to come up with a mashup. An Elsa monster truck.
That would be actually dope AF.
That'd be pretty cool.
Elsa Smash.
All right, who's up? Daniel's up.
Dan.
All right. I am gonna pick Weezer, Buddy Holly.
Oh, that was my next one.
I started singing that one day with my college roommate, my freshman year. And I was sophomore year because I was too dumb to get into UT the first year. And he goes, I was like, I look just like Buddy Holly. And he's like, no, you don't. I was like, bro.
Shut up.
Come on. Shut up. I can look like whoever I want. I didn't even pick you. They picked you.
I don't even know if I know what Buddy Holly looks like. I'm going to Google it.
I know. I didn't know what it looked like either. And so I Googled it and I was like, okay, I guess I don't look like Buddy Holly.
I knew he had the big glasses, but if you were like, describe Buddy Holly, I'd be like, I don't know. He kind of looks like Mark Zuckerberg a little bit.
Marky Mark.
All right. Next up is our guest, Michael Moore. Go ahead.
I'm going to have to go with the banger from the original Now CD. That is Mbop by Hanson.
Oh, yes. You know who always reminds me of that song? Or that song reminds me of, I should say? Jacob Stringer. I remember he was like obsessed with Hanson and Mbop.
We almost went to go. We tried to skip school. He was like my best friend in elementary school, right? Because he lived across the street from me. We tried to convince our parents to let us skip school and go see Hanson at Grapevine Mills Mall.
Hell yeah, bro!
Did you do it? Or you didn't do it?
No, did not happen.
Oh, bummer. That would have been core memory. All right, Michael, you get to go again with the snake.
I get to go again, don't I? Okay. I was going back and forth on this one, and I think because of the pure popularity of it, and it fits into that niche of songs that white people have to dance to whenever it comes on. It's the Macarena.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What are they saying though?
No idea.
Hey, Macarena. That's the only thing. That's the only
yo soy gringo. No sé, yo soy gringo.
All right, Daniel. What's yours?
Mine is okay. This one's kind of like a joke song, but it's also like a low-key banger and very catchy. It's The Bad Touch by Bloodhound Gang.
Oh, okay.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
I don't know if you. Yeah, I don't know it by the name.
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't know if I know that
nobody
song,
does. Nobody does.
That's a good one.
All right, I'm gonna go. Song. Chumbawamba Tub Thumping.
Oh, that was on my list too.
Can I just say that is top 10 group names of all time?
It's so good. They're one-hit wonders. Good. Like they need more hits. Like, come on, like they need more love.
Oh yeah,
it's such a satisfying group name. Chumbawamba.
We would play that on repeats at I did Odyssey of the Mind. And we would play that song constantly during that. Good memories.
It's a good group name and a good song name. I don't know. They just come up with good names, like we do. Chit.com.
Uh oh. Here comes my static. Can you hear that?
Here comes the.
Oh, dang it!
Ready or not?
Are you using one of the microphones that you stole from me?
Yes, you broke it.
I didn't do anything to it. No, your father-in-law broke it, and he sold me a defective product.
I'm going to mute myself because I think I'm getting static. I'm going to mute myself in between when I talk.
All right, whose turn is it?
Oh, thank God he's muted.
I think it's my turn. Dang it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got two in a row.
I'm going to go for Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana.
Oh, great pick.
Solid.
And then for my next one, I'm going to go for I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston.
Oh, that was on my list.
And
it's the song. If you don't know who Whitney Houston is, it's the song you show that person.
So true.
Oh, my turn. Oh, I'm gonna go. Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun.
Oh, I had that on my list.
And wash away the rain, or like I like to say, the pain.
That we had that in our marching show last year.
Heck yeah! All right, Daniel's turn.
All right, so I knew someone was going to pick All Star before I could get to it. So I had another Smash Mouth song in the waiting, and that would be Walking on the Sun.
That's a great one.
Might as well be walking on the sun.
That's a great one.
That guy kind of fell off. He, I was reading his Wikipedia, as I tend to do during insomnia hours, and he just kind of became kind of an alcoholic, and his life kind of spiraled down. So he died kind of young, 50 or something.
He was in fact not an all-star.
Sleeper hits like that.
Sleeper hits. Okay, I think it's me.
Yeah, it's Michael.
I'm gonna have to go. I have two that I'm staring at. One of them's a decent pick, and one of them's just I have to pick it, and that's "Baby Got Back."
Yeah, that's a great one.
Good choice.
Another mass white people dance song.
Baby Got Back.
You get to go again. I'm trying to figure out this. How do we do this snake? I think Daniel goes.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. Okay, you can't say 90s without Blink 182. So my pick is All the Small Things
in my brother's pants.
Whoa.
We used to sing that to each other growing up, and we'd be like, ha ha ha.
All right, I think I fixed my mic issue. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. I have not been notating the last couple, and nobody's been picking up my slack.
We can't edit it when you're in it, though. Like, that's the thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad. Okay, so that was Daniel, right? And then which one are we on? Who are we on?
We're on Michael.
Oh, I get to go again?
This is the final round, I guess.
Oh, yes. Well, in that case,
I don't know if I did the snake the correct way.
I think you did the snake the wrong.
I only have 4 and Eric has 6.
All right, I think it's Michael. Like, that's how I got it wrong. So put Michael in twice and Eric only once.
No, I get extra. I get bonus.
I'm the guest. Dang it. Okay, if I only have 1 left, then.
No, I think you have 2 left. I think you're supposed to go twice.
Oh, really? Okay.
We got to stick to the rules. Our listeners will not allow us. They're gonna unsubscribe if we don't follow the rules.
Okay, I had one that I was gonna use, but given recent cultural enlightenment, I'm not gonna use that one.
Was it Will Smith?
Maybe. Maybe.
How did I know?
I'm gonna go the man, the myth, the legend, Vanilla Ice, baby.
Ooh, beautiful pick. I love that. ChatGPT didn't put that up on my 100 options, but like it deserves to be there.
I know it. I had to go back and add it because it did not put that in mine either.
Yeah.
And then I got last one.
Yeah, you got one more. Your last one, and then we're gonna do like 2 honorable mentions at the end. So
okay, Gangsta's Paradise.
Which one? Weird Al or?
Oh no! The OG, not the Weird Al one.
So, fun fact: I'm terrible.
I do have a Weird Al honorable mention.
You have a Weird Al what? Oh, honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Fun fact with Weird Al: I'm terrible at remembering lyrics, but I can sing that entire Amish Paradise song from memory. And I'm not going to subject you to it.
You
right
hold
now.
on to that forever.
Forever. I'm going to be an 80-year-old
man. No one can
man
take that away from you.
in the nursing home. I'm going to be singing that song.
We're going to be playing Wii games in the nursing home together. Everybody's going to have a Wii.
We're the most in shape 86-year-olds.
I think they have Wiis in nursing homes right now to like encourage them.
That's a different kind of Wii, and that's why the STDs are so prevalent there.
It's Wii.
All right, Daniel, who do you pick?
Wee.
For my last pick, there's a lot of good Cake songs, but I think the one I'm going to pick is The Distance.
Cake.
Oh, that's a good one.
Going the distance.
He's going
for speed. All right, I'm going to go Baha Men, Who Let the Dogs Out.
Oh, gosh.
Dude.
Oh, no.
What an iconic symphony.
When that came out, I was just like, oh, this is perfect. We even had like the t-shirts, Who Let the Dogs Out. You know, that was cool.
Talk about merchandise branding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right,
Emo.
Last pick. I'm looking over my list. Drum roll. I'm going to have to go with... Oh, it's so hard. But I'm going to have to go with Britney Spears. Hit Me Baby one more time.
You went with the number one ChatGPT selection. You are such a ChatGPT fan.
I know, but I have to. It's such a good song. And it's so 90s.
Chat stan.
I literally used ChatGPT the other day because Anna and I were having a disagreement and I didn't know how to respond to her.
A spat?
And so, yeah.
A kerfuffle.
Exactly. And so I typed into ChatGPT. I was like, how should I respond? And so I, of course, posted that. And she's like, okay, ChatGPT. She knew exactly what I was doing.
She knows you.
She knows me too well.
All right, Michael, what's your honorable mention number one?
Well, I had this already queued up, and so I'm glad you mentioned Weird Al, because my honorable mention is, like you, Eric, I can recite all of Albuquerque by Weird Al.
Albuquerque. That's a lesser known song.
That's my favorite hard song too. It's a good one.
What is that? What is that parodying?
That's a good question. I don't remember.
I don't think it's parodying anything. Original. I think it's original. Yeah.
Is it original?
What? Weird Al did original songs?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The song is like 14 minutes.
Yeah, it's long.
All right. So sing it, Michael.
Good.
Here we go. Start it off.
I started when I was 6.5 years old. That's one of the lines, actually.
All right, I'm going to go honorable mention. My little brother's favorite song, Shania Twain, Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
Yes.
He actually used to like sing. He used to dance and be like, "Oh, totally crazy."
Was he wearing high heels?
He actually did put on my mom's high heels at times. You know, that was before cross-dressers were a thing, so it's okay.
It's not allowed in today's world.
It's all good now.
Yeah.
Governor Abbott says there's a man and a woman, and that's it.
That's right.
There's a ChatGPT sexual like emo.
That's me. That's my gender
AI
identity.
Sexual.
AI sexual. Bro, that's going to happen.
There's already a show on TLC. What is that? My Strange Addiction? Or no. What's the one where the guy like is in a romantic relationship with his car?
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
Do you guys watch the weirdest things? Daniel and I, as single men, we don't watch these kind of things. We don't get subjected to, you know, TLC or whatever the heck channel you guys are watching.
That's just me at late at night by myself, you know.
It is? This sounds like a forced watch to me.
No. Actually, my wife watches more sports than I do.
Oh, really? Man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I walked in on Anna watching Love Island the other day. I don't know if
that's not weird at all. That sounds pretty normal.
Absolutely not.
the worst, literally the worst show I've ever seen in my life. Do not recommend. All right, should we get to some good chit?
Wait, we got to do Daniel's honorable mention.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we're doing honorals. Oh, Daniel got a par. Good job, Dan.
Thank you.
Now he can pay attention.
I'm gonna back you up, Eric, with the Britney song, and I'm gonna say my honorable mention is Spice Girls. Wanna Be.
Yes.
If you wanna be my lover.
That's a good one.
That's a great one.
Very catchy.
Solid.
And my honorable mention, I'm gonna go with Third Eye Blind, Semi-Charmed Life.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Upbeat, popular alt rock with addictive hooks, according to ChatGPT.
Okay. All right, let's do some good chit. So, Michael, what's a good news story that you got for the audience?
It's one of the only good things to have come out of this last legislative session on the state of public education, and that is that I got a $5,000 raise.
Woo! All right. We know who's buying dinner.
After taxes, it's like $40.
There's no Texas state tax, so you're good.
Shh.
All right, Emo, what news story do you got?
All right, so mine, I'll try to keep it short. Microsoft launched its AI diagnostic orchestrator, claiming it outperforms doctors by nearly fourfold in diagnosing complex medical cases, achieving an 85.5% success rate across 304 tough cases compared to 20% for human clinicians, and doing so at 20% lower cost, which is good news because, they could be helping people cure diseases and catch diseases earlier, but it might be bad news too for some doctors because their jobs are on the line. No, I think it'll just be a tool.
We're talking about doctors and stuff, and I just said I got a raise.
Yeah, how dare you?
Life-saving stuff, and I'm just chilling.
No, yours is good, man. Yours is good. Yours is more personal.
Spooky, what's your good news?
Pipe bots.
That he just got a birdie.
That's it. No, I typed this all out just so that I could just read off of it. So, tiny robots could help fix leaky water pipes without having to dig up roads. These miniature machines called pipe bots are about the same size as a toy car. Pipe bots inventors from the University of Sheffield's mechanical, aerospace, and civil engineering schools have developed a range of these miniature robots that can travel through pipes and automatically check for defects. They're equipped with tiny, high-spec acoustic sensors and cameras, which enable them to navigate and detect faults freely. Engineers can lower the pipe bots directly through a hydrant and relay data back to the workers above. They are also capable of operating in other areas dangerous to humans, such as sewer lines and gas pipes.
Wow, they took our jobs.
So my question is,
do they have jobs?
Do they have little windshield wipers to get all the poop off their windshields?
Oh my god. All right, my good chit is Swanville, Mississippi. Population of 328, sends off its students every year with college scholarship via its Dollars for Scholars program. That's quacktastic. What movie is that from, Michael? That's quacktastic.
Is it
Mighty Ducks?
Mighty Ducks? That's what I was thinking.
Billy Boy.
Oh God.
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison.
You gotta get my movie references. Come on, you're my only
sorry. I'm younger than you, man.
He's like that Gen Z, not getting those movie references.
All right, Michael, speaking of cool stuff, tell us one memory from high school. It can be a good memory, a neutral memory, a bad memory, a terrible memory, an embarrassing memory, and a not so embarrassing memory. Anything.
Anything from high school? Did it have to happen during school?
No.
Nah.
Or just during the time of high school?
Yeah, the time of high school, the 03 to 07 or 04 to 07, whatever it was.
if we're being nostalgic, which is kind of the theme of this show tonight, I would say some of us, with present company included, getting quick trip taquitos and Rooster Booster energy drinks.
Yes,
maybe a grape. What do you call it? A grape Swisher Sweet, and going to Grapevine Lake.
Good times.
And being nefarious.
Good times.
I worked at the paintball field on Grapevine Lake. That's when I went from being a boy to a man.
Did you really? You worked at the paintball field?
Adrenaline Zone.
Were you a referee or something?
What I was a referee, and then the day I turned 18, they go up to me and they're like, "Do you want to be a manager? Because you're the only one old enough." And I was like, "Yeah."
You became the manager? That's awesome. And that's where he peaked.
Emo, what's the send off for Michael? What's the send off song?
The send off song is Blur by Song 2. I don't know.
Song 2, what a good one.
I'm just picking
Blur
a random
by Song 2. That's one of my favorites.
Song 2 is such a great artist.
Down.
All right, if Daniel makes this putt, we end the show now. Yep, up, it's over.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks to our guest.